Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere.
All right. Happy Wednesday, guys.
Happy Wednesday,
We
y'all.
got the election hangover here.
Yeah, it was a rough night for some.
It was chill for me.
Good night for some.
Yeah, good night for I mean, that's why we didn't do the show yesterday, guys. We were respecting the political process.
Yes.
I think that was very important for us to not do a show because no one was watching this shit anyway. Even though picks still been pretty good. I had a very, very bad week. 5-10 for me, 1-2 in the locks. That moves me a 71, 66-1 on the year, 19-9-1. Dre, you had a better week than me.
Well, I was 1-2 on my money picks, but overall, I was 10-5, and overall, my overall record is 70, 66-5.
Yeah, not bad.
Our mystery guy, he went 3-1.
There we go.
He is. You mentioned 18-10.
18-10 was what I
his
seen.
money picks. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep following. I'm got a new strategy this week because I remember I told you guys. I said this is probably the time to fade me. Well, guys, I'm fading myself. Dre just watched me pick every game, and I'm taking the opposite except one game. Actually, 2 games.
I think that's the first time that you could fade yourself. I mean, you can do it, but is this the first time that you've done it?
No,
Okay.
I've done this before. I just think, I started out the season pretty well. I've been very blessed. And I'll return back to being my old self that can't pick a game for 10 weeks until the playoffs.
Hey, man, we all doing good right now. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we can all continue, this trajectory.
Yep. I only got one lock this week, though. I'm going to take it easy with the money. Comes with the territory of winning. Sometimes you need to know when to back off. Gamble responsibly. Subscribe to the podcast, by the way, before I even get to any of this.
Yes, please like and subscribe
Yeah.
and tell people.
Dre is still posting usually once or twice a week NBA picks. You'll see it.
It's rough going for me. It was a rough start. I'm starting to kind of get acclimated. I'm starting to see what these teams are like, what they, their pros and cons, basically. I'll say that.
Yeah, we playing basketball.
Without that basketball.
Oh,
you ever
man.
heard that song?
No. But Pistons money line all day. They beat the Lakers the other night. I'm very impressed.
They did. My sister's a big time Laker fan. Shouts out to her. But I told her the Lakers gonna suck.
They're going to suck. AD got hurt again.
The next couple of years.
R.I.P.
Did he? Are you serious?
Yeah, I got hurt in the fourth quarter of that game.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
So. All right, let's get to the actual picking. Do you have anything for Thursday night? I know the mystery man has a lock for us on that.
Thursday night.
It's Cincinnati, Baltimore. Lines
Cincy, Baltimore.
-6.
Yeah, I was taking Cincy.
You're taking
I'm gonna
Cincy
take
plus
Cincy,
6?
yeah.
Yep, me too. They should have won the game last time. Mystery man -6 is a lock for him.
They're playing better too, by the way. Cincy a little bit better.
Desperation game also.
Yes.
Big spot for them to maybe take Baltimore out. Let's go to my lock of the week. It's ugly. I wanted it to be the Lions. I did. I always want to bet the Lions. They're great. They've been covering every game this year, except Tampa Bay. I always want to bet the Bills, but they're on the road to Indy. That's not a spot I like to pick any team. As you know, I'm a Indy guy. But we're going to go with my least favorite team this week. I like the Jets +1 as my lock of the week.
Okay.
This is do or die time. Arizona pass rush suspect, so Aaron Rodgers should have more time. Another week with Adams. Garrett Wilson can just catch 3 crazy balls a week. They'll win every game. And I like the defensive front of the Jets against Arizona's weaker offensive line. I really think Kyler Murray makes that team go around, and
he does.
He'll be the X factor in the game, in my opinion. But Jets +1 for me. They're going to go on a slight run here before fading out and missing the playoffs.
For me, for that particular game, man, I thought about it, and we had talked about it before, pre-video or whatever, pre-podcast.
Pre-show, yeah.
I'm going to go with Arizona. It's just something about these guys, man. I mean, and the spread is a pick 'em, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, first of all, they're at home. Secondly, man, I think everything is clicking for them right now.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is a fucking animal, man. I mean, and the chemistry between him and Kyler is impressive, So I don't know. I know that their offensive line sucks. I know their defense is not good, but they managed to win games, man. I'm going with them. And this is not a money pick, though.
The Jets just managed to lose games. It's going to turn around. That's why I'm I'm on them. 3-6, make it 4-6. They'll start getting people talking again.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's desperation time for them because they can only afford 2-3 more losses at the most, and they got a somewhat easier schedule. We still got to play Miami twice. Still got to play Buffalo. I mean,
yeah.
Good luck, Jets. That's my lock of the week. What do you got, Dre?
Okay, my first lock of the week is I'm going the Pitt versus Washington game. I'm going over 45.5. I just love picking the Pitt over now for some reason. But it's been hidden.
You mean because Mr. Unlimited?
Mr. Unlimited, he has, it's something about him. He's playing well. And I'll say this. I think Washington is going to be hard to defend. I think Pittsburgh's defense is not as good as I thought it would be.
No.
They've had lulls in their defense this year. But I also think, though, offensively, I think they're clicking. They picked up Michael Williams, by the way, a former Jet.
Oh, man, not the guy who got blamed for losing a game earlier in the year.
Throws everybody under the bus except himself.
Yeah, he had to, you know how that goes. They're going to win games, though. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Jets winning this week.
I think it's just going to be an offensive game. You know how I feel about Washington in terms of their offense, man. That's
pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
I like to see him play well.
Oh, my goodness. Game is going to be in Washington as well.
Yeah, I'm worried about the secondary there. That's just Washington's I was leaning Pittsburgh, but again, fade myself week. This is fade myself week. I'll take my team, Washington, 2.5.
I'm going to take
I like the over as well.
I'm going to take Washington too, but the money pick for me is at over 45.5.
All right. How many more you got today on the list for me?
2 more and a possible. Now, my second one, Miami versus the Rams. I got to go with the Rams, man. It's a pick 'em basically, -1.5.
Yeah, that number's moving too. We'll probably be able to get the Rams as a slight dog come Monday night. A lot of people, Miami's in total desperation mode too. They're 2-6, man.
They are.
They need this, but
that's why they play Buffalo so tough.
As we've seen,
desperation.
As we've seen, Rams can play at home and. Yeah, they're so sneaky. You know me, I hate betting these guys. I hate the Rams.
One thing about the Rams, and people are going to know right now, is that their running game is really pretty good, damn good, and that's how they're defeating teams. I mean, Stafford does his thing too, but Stafford wouldn't be anything without that running game.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm taking the Rams.
Miami's having problems. They got holes in that defense.
Yeah. I think they win the game. So that's my second pick. Rams 1.5.
Fair.
And third one, I'm going to go with Philly versus Dallas. I know this is the divisional game.
I didn't even write that one on my list.
I'm taking Philly at -7. It's at 7 right now.
Yeah, I
think Dallas is in disarray. I think they're just going down. Prescott got hurt.
Yeah, I made a mistake. This is the third game I'm not switching over. I do like Philly smoking these guys. This was close to making the list. I almost wanted to bet this as well.
Hey, it's on my list, man. I'm feeling very confident about this.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Well, they do have another quarterback. Anytime you get a second string in there, sometimes they play well.
I want to say 2 years ago, Cooper Rush went and beat these guys.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna take my chances.
I would take my chances too. But you seen the backwards hurdle? Come on, man. That might be the best play.
I've never seen that in my life, man.
Yeah, that's one of the best plays I've seen all year.
At any level, I've never seen that.
No.
He deliberately was like, okay, I'm about to jump over this guy, reverse style.
Yeah, or he's taking a helmet to the nuts.
Right.
There's no winning.
He got to have a 40-inch or better vertical.
Yeah.
To do that. And we know he's healthy because you can't do that if you got some messed up knees.
Yeah. He got hops. Shout out to him. Also, my number one fade for fantasy this year. 2 years in a row, guys. I can't pick them. I fade always the best guys. It sucks. And my team's still good. I still got killer teams. And
I think I told you to take Saquon. I told somebody to take him, man. I'm like, look, this dude going to go crazy. But, okay, my last one, and this is a questionable. I don't know if I'm going to bet this or not. Check out South Bend Savage on X or whatever.
The everything app.
Right. I'm going the Atlanta New Orleans game. I'm taking Atlanta at minus 3.5. I might take Atlanta minus 3.5. I'm thinking about that really long and hard.
Mystery man as well, taking that. Guys, I'm so dead set on wanting to bet. It's New Orleans time. Divisional game. They're going to get up for these boys. They hate Atlanta. Maybe Chase Young doesn't take, like, every third play off. I like the cover. I don't know why I like the cover. They just got rid of Lattimore. He went to Washington.
He did, yes.
Maybe that's the reason we like that over, too.
Well, I
Doesn't
hate
get
that,
acclimated to the defense right away. Plays limited snaps.
Yeah. I mean, I might buy that 0.5, though. You know what I mean? Because I hate the 3.5. But I don't know. I just think Atlanta's just going to terrorize people in this. They already have.
Well, it's already
terrorized people
going to
in that
like
division.
4. I've seen 4 on books as
Oh, really?
well. Yeah,
Okay.
so it might move to 4.5 by week's end, but I'll gladly lean that with New Orleans too. Yeah, give me all the points I can because you're gonna see a little theme with my card this week.
I already see it.
Yeah, a lot of points. Not feeling confident this week though. That's why I got one bet, and you know,
Right.
I'm gonna take it easy. It's been a good year for us, so.
So should we say the mystery man's all his bets?
Yeah, you got him. I got him here. I can go through them.
You sure?
Yeah, I got him. I wrote him down. I was
Okay.
smart about it. Ravens -6. Vikings -4. Buffalo Bills -3.5. Atlanta 3.5. Where is it at? 3.5.
He rolling with Detroit.
Yeah, I mean we all have rolled with Detroit all year long.
Right.
They're
Right.
they're 7-1 against the spread. They normally beat teams by 14. They're covering. They're playing ball at such an efficient level. It's fucking unreal.
I'm not
Like
hating on
you
the
haven't seen
Lions.
it since like the 07 Pats, the greatest show on turf, the 99 Rams. I mean, if this keeps up, they might only lose 1 or 2 games this year.
Well, they just picked up Zadarius Smith,
Yeah.
and that's a huge pickup. He's not Hutchinson, but
He might be a little washed, but
32 years old. He got a little wear and tear on him, but I still believe that he's going to be, a good player for them. He's going to help them out. Honestly.
Gotta adapt to losing players. Pass rush, it's got to get better. It has to get better. We can't be blitzing 50% of the time.
Yeah.
The run defense is still great.
We
That's
might
the
as
best
well,
part. That's why we re-signed Elaine McNeil.
Yeah. They're doing everything right as far as the front office is concerned, and on the field and the coaching.
Yeah. Hoping a guy or two gets released that we can kind of snipe and he's playoff ready. That'd be great. Maybe Reddick
Put him on the
gets
playoff
mad.
roster.
Maybe Reddick gets mad at the Jets when they inevitably miss the playoffs.
Anything is possible, man. But for that game, I'm still rolling with the Detroit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that minus 3.5. Not a money pick, but it's my overall pick.
Yeah, Detroit -3.5. I wasn't changing my mind on that one bit. I kind of wanted to go to Houston because I'm like, this will be the one time it's a 3-point game.
Let's quickly talk about Houston and the way they're playing. What do you think about them? Did you see the last game? Oh, I'm sure you did. It was a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's Thursday night. They were cheeks. C.J. Stroud was bad.
He
Very
was
bad. Without Diggs and Nico. Nico does come back. I redact my statement. I thought he was out for the year. He's not. He'll be back in a few weeks.
Well, I will say this. Mixon looked very strong.
Yeah, he's still good. Yeah, he's great.
I felt
I
like
don't
they
know
should have
what
ran more.
I don't know what world I live in when Joe Mixon's still great. He's been
Yeah.
great forever.
Well, I mean, he keeps on going. Now he does get hurt. He gets hurt at least once every season.
I mean, every running back ever, I would say.
Yeah. In today's football, NFL, yes.
Yeah. So.
But hey, Detroit might kill these guys. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's why
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of like
road games,
but-
NFL. I still lean it though. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
For me and you right now, you're looking great. Like I said, that Lions Chiefs Super Bowl looks,
That
that
looks really
looks
good.
imminent at this point in week 10 here.
Yes.
I'm Bills Lions, and that still looks
That
like it
still
has
looks
a chance.
promising, too,
That looks
though.
like it has a chance. So
For sure.
futures are alive and well. DeMar Hamlin, you didn't play that great this week, but still,
You got time.
maybe you can win the award for me. That'd be great, buddy. Ready to move to lock or leans for the week?
Let's do it.
Let's run it. Guys, listen. I'm tired. Last night was a long night. And it wasn't because I stayed up watching the election. I had drinks, passed out, did zero research that I told Dre I was going to do. I beat some dude up in Madden. He got so mad. He said he He said I was playing broke and he had to go make some money when I beat him 28-7.
Oh wow. They talk so much
They
stuff,
talk
man.
so much. People get mad when I run the ball 7 times in a row and get 5 yards every time. Who would have guessed? I don't know. That's football, man. Learn to be better.
Right.
Let's just go to the leans again. Very light betting week for me. This year's been so good to us. Blessed again. And let's just run it off. Thursday night, you guys already got Giants, Carolina going to Germany, I believe. You got to go make these fans suffer.
Right.
I like Carolina 6.5 here because the Giants might just not be a competent team.
I think they're one of the teams that's probably going to start giving up too. I got Carolina as well. I like that plus 6.5. I'm sorry.
Surprise!
They're the dogs.
Was it Oloshirari? What is it? One of their DNs. He didn't get traded. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. They didn't.
They didn't trade no one.
They didn't trade anybody. That was interesting.
Atlanta, New Orleans. You guys already heard us. Buffalo, Indy. I'm fading my Buffalo Bills. Give me Indy plus 3.5 here. Trap game all year. Bills always get ran all over by Jonathan Taylor. Kind of sucks.
I'm going with the Bills. I know I missed out on that last week. For some reason,
you
they didn't cover.
Me into losing money.
I know, my bad. But I just do not trust the Colts, man. Flacco, I'm sorry. Get Richardson back in there and just deal with it.
Let him develop, yeah. Let him develop.
So I got Buffalo on that game, man.
Fair enough. Minnesota, Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville plus 4 because I like Minnesota -4 way too much.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Jacksonville. Jacksonville plays a little better at home. You think they're starting to kind of get something?
No, it's just going to be a weird game where they lose by 3 points or something.
But they still lose.
They'll still lose and hang in there.
I can co-sign on that.
Pittsburgh, Washington, we went over. We both leaned Washington 2.5, right?
Yeah.
Kansas City, Denver, big Mile High. Or no, they're not Mile High. They're at a Yeehaw Stadium or whatever the hell they call it. Give me Kansas City -8, I guess. Eventually they'll cover a number. Eventually.
You know
Still
what?
think they're going undefeated too.
I gotta go with that too, only because I don't know how Denver's gonna be playing. I mean, because they got their tail kicked last game.
Shout out to the guy who didn't have to eat the shit because they didn't score 42 points. They scored 41. I don't know if you've seen that tweet.
I didn't see it, but
that's my favorite one.
Crazy.
He's like, I'll eat fucking dog shit right out its ass.
Oh wow!
And he's the lucky man.
He is
dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go KC on that one. Yeah.
Chicago hosting New England. Another one I was like, oh, I love Chicago -6. When has Chicago ever won by 6 points or more? Give me New England +6.
I like New England +6 too, man. I had initially took Arizona the last week against Chicago, and I changed my bet at the last damn minute.
I had a lot of shares of Arizona or the Bears last week. Sorry. San Francisco hosting Tampa Bay. Man, Tampa Bay's had a hell of a schedule.
Yeah, they have.
San Francisco going to be getting healthier soon. I know McCaffrey practice.
Okay.
And, I forgot who else. Drake Greenlaw practice again. They got guys getting healthy over there. But give me Tampa Bay 5.5 because I like that. That's the devil's number. That's too much.
You're reading my mind. I'm going to Tampa Bay. At 5.5.
Watch them get smoked this week, too.
Right.
Tennessee on the road at the Chargers. They are 7.5-point dogs on the road. Give me the Chargers 7.5, even though I hate this. Like I said, I like Tennessee a lot there, too.
I'm going Chargers, too, man. Yeah. Chargers are playing some good football now.
Full fade myself week, and you're with me on half the picks.
I think they're playoff bound, too.
Could
Chargers,
be good.
By the way.
Yeah, I think, possibly.
That's crazy to say.
Possibly. I still like Cincinnati. Yeah, there's a couple teams that I don't mind there. Detroit Lions, you already know. We're taking the 3.5. That they just keep covering. Dallas, Philly, we like the Philly -7.
Fade.
Yeah.
Of Dallas.
Full fade of Dallas.
I love fading Dallas.
I bet Dallas last week. That sucked. I was pretty sad by halftime. That was a miserable watch. And then Miami, you have Rams over Miami, like I do.
Money.
Yep. And then Jets for me, he's taking Arizona. My only lock of the week. Boom. Shows we did it again. This has been 10 weeks. I'm tired.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it going. It's never ending.
It never ends.
We have to
man.
beat the books, guys. They beat our ancestors to the ground. Why do you think they're never gonna close?
Hey, well, one thing about this season for us is that we haven't been fumbling the bag too often.
No, not too often. Last week was a bag fumble.
We got
I'll
two
give
hands
that.
on that boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give that to myself. It was a bag fumble last week for me, but overall strong year. So I'm fading myself though. I just see the bad times approaching.
You can see the future.
Yeah, I can see the future. The future says I'll probably lose at least 60 more times picking games this year.
Oh man, future doesn't look bright, huh?
If I'm 48% the rest of the year and I end up about 500, that's about what I expect. But the lock picks, I need to end up like, 7, 8 games over. That'd be great.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. That's
Hit
what I'm
some
aiming
more
for.
hit some more parlays. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, that's it. Do we have any other we want to talk about?
No. Check Dre out on the Fumbling the Bag NBA
Yes.
NBA Young Dre podcast, where he's going to give you 3 minutes of basketball information once or twice a week. Subscribe to the channel. I'm tired.
go.
I'm editing this, and I'm fucking going to sleep, guys. We'll catch you later.
Peace out, y'all.